Okay guys, so I'm here in Kentucky, not far from West Virginia. Just passed into Kentucky a few miles back, and I got pulled into this inspection station, and as I was on the scale it instructed me to pull over and park, and I just had a level 1 inspection done. Interesting. You know, the guy had me open the hood. He got my electronic log and forwarded into the building. Went and checked that out. Crawled up under the trailer, got my insurance, proof of ownership for the truck and the trailer. Checked my steering, get on my brakes, my lights, my blinkers. Pretty thorough deal. But he said everything checked out. He's in there, I guess, wrapping it up, gonna bring my stuff back out. But that's a relief. I was a little worried about that. I mean, I just had preventative maintenance done on the truck last week at the North Little Rock Maverick yard, but you know, this trailer, I just got it from Steve a couple of days ago, and the ABS light on the dash of the truck has been on, and it was on for Steve too, although the ABS light on the trailer does not come on, which I've never had that situation. But anyway, it all checked out. So anyway, hope to be hitting the road here in a minute. Still got a long way to go, probably about 9.5 hours of driving. It's gonna be a long day. But anyway, I'm glad that all worked out, and I was wanting to get some footage of it, but you know, he was crawling under the trailer and yelling out commands, you know, to turn on blinkers, lights, hit the brakes, this and that. So I really didn't have a good opportunity. But anyway, and just in case you didn't know this, the paperwork for the trailer, at least on this trailer, was kept up under here in this little round compartment, and it's got a little plastic thing that fits over the top. That's where the paperwork was for the trailer. The paperwork for your truck, of course, Maverick gives you a little, like a notebook, very organized, all that stuff in there. So yeah, it all worked out good. Okay, let me get on the road as soon as he comes back. Okay everyone, well, I got out of that inspection station a few miles back, and just wanted to talk a little more about that, because you know, if you've never done that, you're probably curious what they do. What's that like? So you know, I got, like I said in a previous video, you know, 9 times out of 10 when you go by a weigh station, it's either closed or you get a bypass. Occasionally you have to go through one, and then usually, you know, even if they ask you to get on the scales, you get a signal to keep on going, you know, to exit. But this time it told me to park. So I pulled around the building and parked, and within a minute or two, an officer came out, and first thing he did is ask me for my ELD. So I took my tablet off the stand here and gave it to him, and he went in, and I think there's a function on there where he can send my logs to his computer, or to his system somehow. So he did that. Then he asked me for my truck registration and proof, insurance proof, and the trailer registration. I had to look around for the trailer registration, and he kind of helped me, because he knew where it's kept usually. So and then I had to find I found a little knife where I had to pry it open to get the paperwork out. So anyway, he took all of that and went inside for a few minutes, and then he came back out, and see if I can remember everything he did. You know, he had me open the hood, move the steering wheel to the left and right a couple of times from where he was standing on each side of the vehicle. You know, he looked around under the hood a few seconds. You know, I'm pretty sure, you know, he's probably checking for fluids, leaks, windshield fluid. Had me honk the horn, and then he walked around the vehicle and checked all the lights, blinkers, brake lights, you know, all of them. That took a couple minutes. Then he had a little mechanic's roller, what do you call those things? Get down on the ground, it's got wheels on it. But he got on that, got up under the trailer, and yelled out some commands. You know, had me push in my air, my red air button, yellow. You know, he had me manipulate the air to the truck and trailer a couple times. Hit the brakes. You know, he's checking the air system. You know, then he had me turn the truck off, get out and unhook the air hoses. And then I had to start the truck back up, let the pressure build up to 100. And then he got back there and checked something. I'm probably forgetting something. And he walked around and kind of looked at the load. I assumed he was kind of checking my securements to make sure they look good. But anyway, and then he gave me a form. You know, he went back inside, came back with all my paperwork and an inspection form that you know, just proof of the inspection, had my name on it. Oh yeah, he took my license, driver's license in also. So I've got a one-page form that I took a picture of and emailed it to my fleet manager. I think we might get a bonus for a successful inspection. I'm not sure. I'll find out about that next week. But we're supposed to send those in, and that was pretty much it. The whole thing probably took 40 minutes or so, and while it was there, we were about to part ways. I asked him about personal conveyance, PC. Because, you know, I have a buddy that works for a different company that uses PC a lot, and we talk about that a lot, you know. And I've been warning him, look, man, you're using that too much. If you ever get inspected, which he's never been inspected, you know, you're probably going to have an issue. So the officer basically, he was real nice about it, but he went inside and actually brought me a two-sided form about the rules of personal conveyance. So I'm going to read over that. I'm going to have some time, and maybe I'll do a little video and talk about that. But I'm also going to take a picture of it and email it to my buddy. So we'll talk about that another time. So all right, let me get on down the road. All right, folks. I have arrived back at North Little Rock. Been a long day. About to make the left here onto Valentine Road and head into the Maverick North Little Rock yard. You know, I had one of my subscribers email me or make a comment a few days ago that he had driven by here on I-40 recently, and I guess it was the first time he had seen the Maverick property. Said it was a really nice looking facility. I said, yes it is. And it is. Very nice facility. Anyway, I'm ready to get this week wrapped up. This has been a long day, man. Woo! Once I get in here and get parked, I'll do a quick review of the week with you. I like to do that just so you guys that are thinking about doing this get a good feel for how the weeks are going. And I got a message or an email today from one of my subscribers that I'd actually talked to a week or so ago about coming to Maverick. He's an older guy like me, and he said that he had been accepted into the training program and was just waiting to hear back from, I guess, his recruiter about exactly when he would be coming in for, you know, to begin his orientation. So that's awesome. Very happy about that. All right, so up ahead here you'll see the Maverick property. If you've been watching my videos, you've seen this before. And as you make this turn in here, you have to show your ID badge so the gate will open. So give me a second to do that. Alright, see if I can find me a decent place to park. I've got to check my truck into the shop. I sent in a maintenance request earlier today because my ABS light is on. I'll show it to you here in a minute. In fact, you know, when I had that DOT inspection earlier back in Kentucky, I'm kind of surprised that wasn't an issue. But the ABS light on the trailer had not been coming on. It's just the ABS light on the truck dash. But anyway, it didn't cause me an inspection problem, luckily. But anyway, when I got this trailer from Steve a couple days ago, if you remember that, the trailer, I mean the light was coming on then, and he warned me about it. So let's see, looks like I'm gonna pull in here in between this load of what looks like drywall and this load of boats. That's about as close as I can get to where my car is parked. So let me get this parked, and then I'll review the week with you. Okay guys, I want to show you real fast before I turn off the truck. See that little yellow light there simulating a trailer, and it says ABS? That's what I was talking about. It's pretty common that comes on with these trailers, but normally the light on the trailer comes on too, but not with this one. Anyway, I'm going to turn it in to have it fixed while I'm parked here for the next day and a half. So all right, let me shut this down, and we'll do a quick review of the week. Man, I was glad to get out of that hilly country. You know, I spent a lot of time driving through West Virginia, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, Maryland. Man, hilly over there, tough driving. I was glad to hit some flat land and get moving. All right, let me get this out here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to go into the Maverick app and look at my loads. You know, I took off last weekend. I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Came back out on Tuesday. Was here empty, no load. So they dispatched me a load just 15 miles from here. And that's where I started the week. I picked up a load down in South Little Rock at you know, those insulated panels that I delivered up in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. So that was my first load, and that was 1,134 mile load. That's a long one. So after that, let's see. I can't see it now because we did a swap. Okay, so then I went to Baltimore. Yeah, see, I can't even remember. I have to look back. Went to Baltimore and got that load of coils, and then drove south of Washington, D.C. and swapped with Steve. And he delivered that load to North Carolina, and I took his load that delivered to that Lowe's store in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. From there, I went to Buchanan, West Virginia, and got that load that I have now that delivers Tuesday morning 8 a.m. in Carrollton, Texas, which is kind of on the north side of Dallas-Fort Worth. So let's see, I didn't write down the mileage, and I can't let's see if I can get you some mileage numbers on that. That load that I got from Steve, I had 220 miles out of that. Then I had miles from Baltimore to where I met Steve, probably a little over 100 miles maybe. And then this load that goes to, that I picked up in West Virginia that delivers in Carrollton, Texas, that's going to be, it was 105 miles to Deadhead to pick it up, and then 1,156 miles once it's delivered. So pretty good load, getting, starting the week and ending the week. So let's see, what else do I need to tell you? I think there was something else I was wanting to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. And I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, what a long day. Woo! So let's just show you some of the stuff that's here, because it's Saturday, late Saturday afternoon. It's like, I don't know, 5:45 p.m. So a lot of people parked here. Again, here's my load. You've already seen that. Here's a specialty load here with what's it got on there? Four bass boats. We do have a specialty boat division, and this looks like a load of drywall, as is that over there probably. And then here's a couple of coils, trailers with coils. There's a load of PVC pipe over there. Here's a load of carbon cylinders right here. Those probably go to Ozark, Arkansas. Hard to tell what that is. There's some steel bar, a couple of loads of steel bars over there. Another load of maybe drywall or lumber. So quite an assortment of stuff. Again, there's the training bay there. If you come to Maverick, you'll be doing a lot of your training there. And well, the sun's in your eyes over there. And the main office is over there. So if you're watching my videos, and you're trying to figure out if you want to do this or not, Maverick's a good spot for you. Go onto the website. Go onto the Maverick website. Check it out. There's a lot of information there. You can have a map, a hiring map. You can click on it for wherever you live and see what kind of opportunities they have, the pay scale and all of that. And if you don't have anybody to use for a referral, send me an email or leave me a message on YouTube. I'll talk to you, help you out if I can, and I'd appreciate you using me as your referral if you don't already have somebody. But anyway, okay, let me get like I said, I gotta turn the truck in for work over there at the shop, and then get my stuff out of here and into my car and go home. I'll see you Tuesday morning, or I'll probably start out Monday afternoon. I'll see you Monday afternoon.